Local fire department is launching a new program to help those with drug overdoses. The department says it's just the first step to fight fentanyl in our community.
We have seen our numbers of Narcan administration by our paramedics double in 2023.
We are in the process of developing a program to start medication-initiated treatment in the field to help get people off opioids. But for us to help people, they have to be alive. The Narcan keeps them alive.
The Vancouver Fire Department is now leaving overdose prevention kits with those who have received overdose treatment from first responders.
It's a harm reduction strategy. An addiction to opioids changes your brain chemistry, and people who become addicted to opioids would rather die than to go through withdrawal. It's miserable. This is the first part of what we're doing to try to address this problem.
The program went into effect last month, and those in charge say they hope it will not only save lives, but will also encourage people to seek long-term treatment.
They typically feel pretty miserable when they wake up because we've taken them from being intoxicated or high on opioids into withdrawal from opioids.
A lot of times we'll revive someone, but their addiction is so in depth that they will just go right back and try to seek their next high. So this gives them the opportunity, hopefully, to find some recovery after they've been revived again, and they have it right there with them.
This comes months after Vancouver declared a state of emergency on overdose deaths in the homeless population. Vancouver Fire says that in just the first 4 months of this year, they have responded to nearly 700 calls related to homelessness. 18 of those ended in deaths.
But we want to get you into treatment. There are medicines that can help change your brain chemistry, get you off the opioids, keep you safe. And we want to help get you into treatment.
Officials also hope that more access to Narcan will allow firefighters to be more available for other severe calls.